My name is Joe Fleming. I'm 35 and I've been riding almost 10 years now. Yeah. So I had my first bike was a Harley, built it into a chopper. It was terrible, and then it hasn't stopped ever since. We had our first Bonafide Mass. Was on a Saturday morning. I found this local coffee shop near me that I was like, oh, it's quite cool. Like, it would be so nice to like get a weekly ride of guys to meet up. And so we had a first meeting. There was 4 of us, and next week there was 7. Next week there was 11, and then 20, and then that's how Alan and I's relationship started, really. And it came from a similar interest of motorcycles and what type of motorcycles and the type of riders that we are. There's the whole biker / motorcycle enthusiast thing that we go back and forth on, and I think we're both purists at heart, and there was a nice bond there of how we like to ride, where we like to adventure. It's not just about the motorcycles alone. It is about adventuring and really finding experiences along the way of wherever you're going.
My name's Matthew Sneyman. I've been riding since about 2012, and in 2014 my wife and I left on a 2-year around the world motorcycle trip, which we did alone, and completely changed my life and my view of things. Through all the places we've gone, I find that the best thing about being on a bike is obviously that relating to other people on a bike, but the thing is, whenever you stop to see a cop, whenever you stop on the side of the road, whenever you go through a border, you're never talking at someone through a window. So you're never inside. When you're inside a car and there's somebody outside the car, there's a subconscious separation between you. And on a bike, every connection you make is always face to face. So it's always face to face. You're in the other person's space, and you immediately make that eye to eye lovely connection with people.
My name's Kevin Hinton. I work for a business called RMI Investment Managers. I'm 56 years of age and I'm riding a Cafe Racer CX500. Probably the oldest person and the oldest motorcycle to come up signing on this trip. My family, my boys and I have been riding off-road for many years, so we've always been into bikes, and we follow the Cafe Racer scene in a big way, and bought my own Cafe Racer about 2.5 years ago. He said to me, Dad, it was kind of on a Father's Day, we've got to do this together, so we kind of packed our bags and here we are. The signing pass experience was completely rad. It's just right up my street, just loved it to bits. You kind of test yourself, I suppose, in every way, and I think that's what life is all about, is kind of reaching out and pushing yourself and knowing how you respond to different challenges. And it was really, that CX500 is pretty heavy in the front, but I've got some really good knobblies on it, and it kind of handled the terrain, I think, pretty well. So it was a hell lot of fun. Really enjoyed it. Yeah, riding with your son, Brandon's 25, I'm 56. We've kind of done a lot of these sort of adventures together. We've done Baja, Mexico, met up with a friend who'd done the Baja 500, spent quite a bit of time down there. When you kind of reach 56, you kind of realize that you're not going to be there forever, and you've got to make sure that your life is full of very special memories with your kids, because let's face it, when we're all gone, all we have to leave is memories for, about who we were and what we represent, and what we really enjoyed in life. So I guess it's a very special occasion to do signing pass with your son. I'm working in financial services, which is pretty much your, I suppose, 9-to-5 job, and our kind of conversations center around a lot what we do across our industry. And I think coming together with 25 guys and girls from different walks of life and having different ideologies and different perspectives, I think they collectively enrich you in so many ways.
My name is Nikki. I'm 36. I am from Pretoria, Johannesburg, both actually. I ride a Triumph Scrambler 900. It's been a bit tweaked and customized, but I love it. It's a beast. We have spent a lot of time on bikes, and bikes I've been in biking or riding for many years, both road and dirt. But in the last year, I think part of the motorbulls, or being part of the motorbulls, we ride a lot more, and being surrounded by people with different skill sets, you learn a lot. So I think the key is just to stay humble and be open to learn and to accept when people are trying to help and offer up pearls of wisdom, because that's all it is. There's no space for, I think, arrogance. Just have fun, enjoy the ride, and just remember to let go. Seeing our country for what it is and spending time on the road is fun.
It's a good people and good times. Yeah. Cheers.
My name is Ana. I'm 30 years old and from Mexico City. My father and my brother taught me at the age of, I think I was 13 years old. But after that, my father didn't want to buy me a bike, so I had to wait until I get my first job and start earning my own money. So I bought my first bike. It was a 70cc, a really small bike. And then I jumped into the enduro bike, the TTR 230. Women are weird, so they say, I'm a girl, I cannot ride a bike. But as soon as they see a girl riding a bike, they say, oh, it is possible. So they start trying. So I think it's just a matter to start seeing the girls on the trips. To see the place itself surrounded by the woods, it's amazing. And some of the turns, even though it's very blind to turn, I really enjoy it. On the narrow ones, yeah, it is a little bit scary. But it's a good scary. It's like, oh, you want to keep on going and get the next one. Well, Swazi, it was really amazing. I think it's my favorite country so far. Everything, the sightseeing was so different each section of the trip. It was full of mountains, then there was nothing, then it was the town. So it was so complete, that trip, so I enjoyed. I keep aside the fall down, so other than that, it was really cool. Being with all you guys, it's amazing. There is such a good vibe. So that is the thing that it makes me be a better driver and a better person. Well, the people, I can tell you, it's really friendly, and what I do appreciate of everybody is that kind of take care of me. So all of you know that I'm by myself, so I know that you try to take care of me, so I really appreciate it. Wow, it's amazing. The people I've met is pretty cool, so I'm enjoying each part of it. Like, it's amazing.
Name's Wayne and I'm 31 recently. Really good highlights, the different places that we've been to have all been good, but like I said, I came here for the riding. I love riding, and just being on the road, open throttle, making noise, taking bends, it's been amazing. Well, actually, I really enjoyed potluck today. Last time we went there, we ended up leaving, so I missed out on that experience last time, and it was really cool. I had a little CBR when I was in high school that ended up T-boning someone that turned out in front of me. And then I didn't have a bike for a while. I used to ride my dad's Virago 1100. And then, was itching to get back on two wheels again, and within budget, that's when I got the little Honda Bobber. Really enjoyed that, and then peer pressure kicked in, and I was like, I need to get on something bigger. And that's when I went for the Harley, and it's been super cool. Like, loved every minute of it. Learned to ride a bit better. I'd say a lot better. I think I've been pretty good on the bike, and having had 2 accidents, you start paying attention. You learn more about how people are on the road, not just you. You always got to be aware. And I think my skills in terms of riding have improved a lot, and especially when you're on roads like these and you can push yourself a little bit harder. You learn some stuff. You learn about your bike, you learn about yourself, and just in general, you improve. You got to just enjoy it.
My name's Barry, and I'm 35. Yeah, the bubble run just keeps on getting better every year. This is we see it specifically us as a group of friends that continuously see each other during the year. This is our year-end function. So this is where we really let loose, and 9 out of 10 times this will be the last time that we all see each other for the year. And it's become one of those, I block out next year's calendar already, because it's something that a year wouldn't feel right if we just don't do it. And from the first bubble run, second, third, it just keeps on getting better. This year we were blessed with fantastic weather. Other years we haven't, and even on the years where we haven't been blessed with weather, it's been just as good. But this one has really been exceptional, just because we have now become so experienced with it that it just flows. We're not having to make decisions as to what is happening next, because we know that today is the day we do Le Mans. Tomorrow is the day that we are going to Kaapse Hoop. So you can look forward to those things rather than kind of wondering where we're going to be riding to next. So it's become almost a tradition to do certain things. And I think that fact that it's now become a tradition to do certain things has made it a lot quicker, more enjoyable, less time sitting around waiting. We are just hammering it the whole weekend, which is fun. Going up Kaapse Hoop and that's the best thing about the bubble run, is that despite the fact that some of us may have come here during the year, you almost forget how good every single road is. So the first day we did the 22, and you do this road, and we have guys that are like in awe of this road when they do it for the first time. We've been doing it for years now, and we still on every single corner still taken by surprise, or enjoying it even more. So honestly, like, just the order that we do things in is just amazing. Going up Kaapse Hoop is so different to riding the 22 and doing the loop back to Graskop. So the best for me is always the potluck day, where we end up there, and it's one of those small paradises in Africa. Really just encapsulates the whole run and where we are in the world. And because we've been riding now for 4 days, it's great, because everybody's got stories to talk about for the next day and the next day and the next day's ride, of what we did on the first day, second day, and keep talking about it.
What is your name?
Well, my name is Neil. Neil Grantham, actually. It's been really, really cool. I think, yeah, there's like two aspects. There's the riding aspect and then there's the social aspect, and they kind of fit together really well. Yeah, being with a bunch of guys that are like approachable and like easy to get along with and friendly, and you know, you have a lot of fun and you get to ride too, and like everything you can do at your own pace. And I think for me as a new rider, or relatively inexperienced one, is being able to ask questions and being able to like, yeah, just go and say, guys, I'm about to fucking die, so I need some help, because I need to learn, you know. And that aspect for me is so important. It's like the approachability of everybody is like such a remarkable thing, because you know, you don't find that too often. It's like to be able to say, listen, I can't keep up with you guys, and I don't want to necessarily, but like, help me out, yeah. It's such an open environment, and like it's such a great feeling to have, you know, because you don't often get a space like that.
The roads in this part of the world are freaking awesome. I love them. I've been here 4 times, and each year it just gets better and better. So there's more and more guys that come, different types of bikes come. Any bikes are welcome, any riders are welcome, whether you're a novice or whether you're a pro, it doesn't matter. Swaziland was a bit different. I'm here on my Thruxton 900, which is obviously a road bike. I took my Bonnie T120 to Swaziland, which is also a road bike, but I've spec'd it out to do a bit of off-roading as well. So Swaziland was a bit more off-roading. That was a bit different. Had an awesome time there. A beautiful countryside, wonderful people. That was an amazing trip. About riding, it's about enjoying the ride, having a good time with guys. It's just perfect. So two passions of mine, which is riding bikes and taking photographs, and if I can combine them both, that's perfect. It's an art that I've perfected over the number of years. I do have a throttle stick, so it allows me to take both my hands off the wheel, and I can sort of work my camera with both hands. Take my camera off its strap as well, so I can get some low shots, get some wide shots as well. I just have to be very careful that no one's in front of me. But if you're on a bike, you're always aware of what's around you, what's in front of you. I only started riding about 5 years ago, so I'm still pretty new to it. And I also only got my first tattoo about a year ago as well, and now I think I have 7. So, yeah, Joe and his crew have changed me, but for the better. I think my favourite part of the journey was, in fact, the first time I actually went on a bike trip was Sabi 4 years ago. First time I just bought the bike, I was a novice, didn't know what to do. And the Bonafide guys, the Bonafide crew took me in, told me exactly what to do, how to ride, how to camp, because I knew nothing at all. I knew fuck all. And it's just how that's evolved from 4 years ago to now. The friendship especially, and just the sheer joy and sheer love of riding bikes, taking photographs. The nucleus, as I say, stays the same, but it tends to evolve, it tends to get bigger. We get more guys coming in, more girls coming in, different types of bike, and that's what we want. So we need to have this ever-changing, ever-increasing band of brothers, I guess. There's such a rad group of guys, really awesome. All really different guys from different backgrounds, different ages as well, ride different bikes as well, but we all have one thing in common, and that's the love of riding, bikes, and that's what we do.
It's always a ride. It's always, and I couldn't even tell you which one it was. For me, there comes a certain point on the road where you just feel where you are, you feel your bike, you feel the wind, you've gone out of town. I enjoy this ride so much for my own personal reasons. I wanted to create something that had been done in the States, that I wanted to bring people together to come on these trips. And I never thought it would be like this. The first run was 3 people, not just speaking about the Sabi Bubble Run, but these other adventures that we do. Like, to be able to bring people together and come on rides, like, it is fucking awesome. Like, the people that we get to meet, you're just in that moment of the road and that experience. So I think for me, the best part has been those moments on my own where I'm on the road and I'm just riding and I'm either pushing really hard, trying to keep up, or just going as fast as I want to. But for me, my favorite part is always the road. It's so special out here to just, it's absolutely beautiful. It's bettering yourself, and all of us are going through something, or in the span of years that we've known each other, we've been going through shit. And this group really does help to kind of build that together and help build everyone up, because it provides us all with an outlet. So I'm very, very grateful for the friends and the people that have joined us, because I think we've helped kind of strengthen their lives and enrich their lives in one way or another. And for that, like, I'll always be very grateful for that. At the end of the day, it's just about exploring, bringing people with, and letting them see something that they've never done before.
This is an audio check for Bonafide Bubblegum Run. We're still continuously testing the audio. We haven't stopped yet, so stay with us for the next 24 hours as we love our podcast so freaking much. So this is testing the below audio. As you can tell, it's slightly deeper because it's closer to the ground and more earthed.